Hey guys, welcome back to Decidedly Vanilla on the fifth choice. How are you doing today? I am currently recording this as Pix is live streaming, so whatever goes on in the bottom left is probably to do with him and not to do with me. So yeah, things like that, I'm just gonna let go. I'm not gonna get too involved in that. Well, there you go. She just left after that one. Anyway, I have had people mentioning or asking me about the progress of the slime farm because, as you saw last week in my last episode, Bamba's got a Guardian farm up and running, and that's incredible this early on in the life of the server. That's proper dedication it's taken for him to get that on the go. He's also got a gold farm. Zlo has got a bit of an iron farm going on over there somewhere. And all the spawners and things are happening. But people are a bit short of slime. And they don't seem to appreciate my style of building that ends up with like things being half done. So I'm going to have to pull my thumb out a bit, I think, and go and do a bit of work on the slime farm. Stay out. Oh, flipping heck. Mango? Okay, this is going to be a bit of a saga, I feel. Anyway, I've also been working on the entrance. I decided I didn't like these pillars kind of being... They were a bit too close in, and they seemed a bit weird on the same row as this one. So I've actually moved them back one and out one, and I think that actually looks pretty cool. I've got another idea of what I might do here, but it might be pretty difficult to achieve in that position, so I might do it over here instead. But I have tidied up a little bit the path down, and this is to do with that idea, so I will show you that when that's done. But yeah, I've put these nice guardians here, these very attractive models either side, just kind of welcoming people in and out of the building. Because I'm going to set this up. This is going to be hopefully a much bigger building, and I hope to have at least part of it where you can actually look around. You can go on tours and things. I think that would be a very cool thing to do. So yeah, the idea is that it's going to be a bit more interesting. I might actually move those steps up one so that you can see a bit more of the armor stands there. But yeah, I think that looks pretty cool at the moment. It's certainly intriguing anyway. I want to make it look a bit more interesting. So I'm obviously going to sort out the inside of that. But anyway, I am waffling on about things that are not currently important because everyone on the server seems to be... Has he changed that? No, that's still the same. Seems to be doing these Who Am I videos. Dolan and Zlo have done them so far. I think those are the only ones. But yeah, they wanted... Zlo at least wanted everyone to do one. He saw Dolan's and kind of responded in kind. And because he doesn't know us all, he's the newest guy on the server, so it'd be cool. He wanted us all to do them so that he can kind of get to know us a bit more. And yeah, maybe you guys want to know us a bit more. I will start out this episode with the statement that I don't like this kind of video. I get... I don't know. I don't really particularly like listening to people talk about themselves in a sort of personal way. I'm all about the entertainment. I don't know if... Hopefully you've picked that up from my stuff. But yeah, I like to be entertained, particularly on this kind of thing. I feel like people, I don't know, for want of a better phrase, airing their dirty laundry kind of on these videos is not a great thing. I kind of like keep your personal life personal and just try and be entertaining. Like, I don't think too many people watch these things to try and listen to the soap opera that is real life. I think they just want to either get like inspiration from how good you are at the game, or otherwise just listen to someone hopefully being a bit funny. I hope I fulfill that on some occasions at least. And yeah, so I tend to kind of switch off. I don't really listen to those very well. However, because I'm on DV, I watch Dolan's and I watch Lowe's, and I actually found them really interesting because these are people who I've started to get to know, and it is interesting. You know, I can call most of them, if not all of them, friends, I think. And yeah, it's really great to kind of get to know them a bit and hear about them. See, this is the problem. I can't talk and do things, so I thought I'd have a go at working on this place whilst I was doing that. But yeah, based on what I've just said, you guys are more than welcome to just kind of switch off this video now. If you're the same as me, then go away. Thank you. If you're the same as me, then you have my permission to... Oh, he watched me kill his brother, I think. There we go. Yeah, you have my permission to switch off now if this isn't your kind of thing. But for Zlow's sake, I thought I would do it. And also, I guess some of you might be interested, so I thought I'd give it a crack anyway. I'd probably just... I don't know. I'm being a bit too analytical, I think. I do that a lot. I've gone a bit lower down there. That's interesting. Don't recall doing that. Yeah, so I'm going to dig away and hopefully give you a bit of an insight into me, really. I guess I'll start with talking about myself, I guess. I don't know. So how much to really share. Because there's a bit of a difference between Kaine83 and Rob, which is my real name, as I expect a lot of you will know, because particularly when I play with Clandle, who is also Chris, we're actually friends in real life, which again you probably also know that, and so yeah, I know him as Chris, he knows me as Rob, and so when we're on playing YouTube and stuff, playing Minecraft, we tend to kind of forget every now and then and we'll use our real names, but neither of us really minds. So yeah, my name is Rob, and I have been doing... I don't know when I started doing YouTube. I started watching YouTube a long time ago. I am a diehard fan of the Grand Theft Auto games, and so I tended to watch a lot of like stunt compilations, that kind of thing. Just basically people having fun in GTA. I guess those were the first gaming videos I watched. I'm a bit of a kind of wannabe filmmaker. I did a stretch in film school a while back, and before that even I was making my own kind of home videos and mucking about, and we've done a couple of Christmas videos at the office where I work, and so I've kind of filmed and edited and produced those. Even wrote some of them, so that's cool. And I've done bits and pieces here and there. I've done the odd music video, and yeah, in fact I used to work at a church where it was kind of a pretty big church, probably about 2,000 members, something like that, and they put on events, so I often did camera work and then gradually built up to doing like being in charge of the team that does the camera work at their events, the youth events, which is pretty cool. Then I met a woman who was a producer for ITV. She did a show called Monkey Business, which some people who are British might have seen, about a zoo. And yeah, she picked me up and kind of, I did a bit of vision mixing for her at some stage events, which was quite cool. Anyway, this is kind of getting irrelevant now, but yeah, so I was watching GTA videos, and I can't remember how it happened, but I started watching the Yogscast. I can't remember if I watched Hat Films first or the Yogscast first, but it was one of those two. 3.5. Okay, so 1, 2. So one more level, and then we start. No, 2 more levels actually, isn't it? Yeah, let's go down. One more here. There we go. So yeah, I started watching one of those, either of those, and then the finding of one led to the finding of the other, and yeah, I kind of got into the Minecraft videos. I wasn't really a Minecraft player at that point. I don't think I even owned the game at that point. I'm not totally sure about that, so don't hold me to it. But yeah, I've always been a bit of a gamer as well. Recent years, I've been a console gamer. Because I used to build PCs all the time. I'm an IT guy by day. My job is website development, so I've always been into computers. I used to build my own. I used to do network parties of gaming with people. But yeah, just recently I kind of got to the point where I was a bit bored of building PCs and kind of having to continually upgrade to keep games running, that kind of thing, and so I moved across to console, and I carried on with my love of GTA through the medium of the Xbox. Oh no, don't go. Okay, I guess you're only helping me really. Yeah, through the medium of Xbox. So yeah, on finding these videos and finding them very entertaining, I started watching a bit more Minecraft stuff, and then I went to a Christmas do at a pub locally where Clandle's dad actually organised it. It's an annual thing that happens, and so we always go every year. And Clandle was there, and we were chatting away, and he said that he watched them as well, and we kind of discussed the people that we watched, and turned out we watched a lot of the same things, and we were getting into that, and he said, well, actually, I've been thinking about doing them myself, so doing some of this myself, and yeah, so that was quite cool. I said, oh, that'd be good, let me know when you do it, and I'll be watching them. Then a few days later, he sends an email through to me saying, how I said I was thinking about starting doing them? Well, I told you a bit of a lie there. I've actually already started doing them. Because he was kind of, still is, I suppose, trying to keep his YouTube and personal lives separate. So at that point, he wasn't really telling anyone what he was doing. He's not really keeping it secret. It's just that, yeah, he just didn't want people to know unless they found it. He didn't want to advertise himself in public or something. I don't know. You know what I mean? It was just family and friends. He didn't want any pressure. He just wanted to kind of be anonymous on the internet, which I think is fair enough. And I'm very much the same. I've told some people I'm doing this, but I've not guided them to the page. So unless they manage to find me, they don't really know who I am or where I am. So yeah, there's a few people that know, but anyway, it doesn't matter. So yeah, I was watching him, and that was cool, and I had also had the same kind of thoughts that I might start. So yeah, I started up my own vanilla project, which hopefully you guys will have seen. Did a bit on there, and after a while, the server I was using basically broke down. It got to the point where it was not up to the job. Oh crikey, this diamond pick is about to die. I'm going to need to go and make another one, aren't I? Thankfully, inventory tweaks is on non-destructive, so it should just hide itself when it goes. But yeah, so that was the situation. He was doing stuff, I was watching it, I was doing a little bit of stuff. My server died, so I wasn't able to keep going. I could have done it single player, but it didn't have the same thing for me. I was still unable to talk like I am now. I appreciate I'm still not the best commentator. I talk quickly, I fall over my words, that kind of stuff. But I'm a lot better now than I was then. And I still believe that collaboration videos are much more entertaining than solo ones. I think that when there's a conversation happening, it's a lot more interesting. So I tried, partially because I was too nervous to do it on my own, partially because of that belief, which, as I say, I do still hold. I didn't do much on my own. I tried to get Cloudle involved as often as possible. He was pretty much the only person around to do it with me at that point. So yeah, I'd done stuff with him. The server collapsed, and I didn't really want to carry on my own. So the big gap started to develop between when I was releasing stuff, and yeah, I basically said off the cuff that Decidedly Vanilla thing's pretty cool. You know, I'm struggling. I need a server to play on. So yeah, if you want to put in a good word with me, that'd be quite cool. And I didn't mean it like totally seriously. Oh crikey, there's a silverfish here. Totally seriously. I didn't know much about Decidedly Vanilla at that point. See, I'm talking too fast again. I didn't know much about Decidedly Vanilla at that point. I had watched a couple. I'd started watching Swordfish pretty regularly. He was the first person who isn't Clandle that I watched, and I really liked his stuff. So I said that in the past tense because I was talking about me at the time. I do still really like Swordfish's stuff, and yeah, so I just kind of let that one go. I didn't nag him or anything. I was working on getting my own server back up so I could carry on, which I did do in the end. I kept going quite a bit on just on the Vanilla project, sorry, before bam, can I push the button? Galvanize. Yes, so I did carry on for a bit on my own before I got onto Decidedly Vanilla. So unbeknownst to me, I guess he had been talking to them. I kind of expected him not to a bit because of the aforementioned separating real life and YouTube life. So I didn't blame him. I was thinking he probably doesn't want me around there. That's fine. So I just kind of got on with it, and then popped up in Skype a little while later than that. He said, "So, do you want to do this then?" And I was a bit kind of, really? Okay, I wasn't expecting that. And then, yeah, he got me onto Decidedly Vanilla, and I met the guys. I went and played a few mini games with them before I did my first episode. And yeah, Swordfish was weird because, like I say, he was the main person I was watching other stuff from, and yeah, so talking to him was my first experience of having seen somebody on YouTube for the first time, and then spoken to them. Yeah, it was oh, that's too low, isn't it? It's going to be the top one. Yeah, so that I did find an interesting experience. I'm going to do one more level. Oh, fell down there. Oh, am I going too far? Yeah, I think I might be. I think this... Let's look at the coordinates. Where are we? In the chunk we are 15, 16... No, that's... This is the last one here. Oh, okay, so my staircase there is inside. Alright, no worries. Yes, what was I saying? Yeah, that was the first time I'd spoken to somebody. And it was weird having a conversation with somebody who I'd been watching videos of, because it was like watching a video, except that I was contributing. I was talking to Swordfish and he was responding directly to me, and that was a bit freaky at first, but cool nonetheless. So yeah, and then I became friends with them and carried on making stuff, and hopefully I've improved and that, and yeah, so that's kind of me. I like I say, I'm different in real life to Kaine83 because I don't know, I'm not a confident person. I have a lot of self-confidence issues. I find it very, very difficult to say good things about myself. Yeah, I guess I probably don't want to say much more than that about my personal issues really. But yeah, so Kaine83 is kind of like a slightly he's a mixture of the person that I would like to be, the personality. I'm sorry, Mango, I hope you're not in here. I'm going to go in because I need to use my stuff. Let's get rid of some of that. He's a bit of a mixture of who I would like to be and what I think is entertaining. I'm kind of like I'm my own double act really. I'm the fall guy as well as the straight guy. In comedy duo terms, I think. At least I hope I kind of do portray some of that. But yeah, what am I doing? I'm just looking at random things now. Ender chest, that's where diamonds will be. There they are. Crikey, I need to go find some more. I'm down to my last couple of blocks. It's probably worth going and seeing what books are around, isn't it? Okay, I don't have any sticks or any wood. This is going well. I'm as prepared as usual. So yeah, half of what you see of me not knowing how to play Minecraft is genuine. Half of it is not. Tools. Have I got tools up here? So yeah, there's my axe. So yeah, I honestly don't really know what I'm doing a lot of the time. I just kind of fumble my way through and I figure things out. And I'm at a point in my life where I'm now kind of thinking, all I need to do is enjoy myself. Like, I don't really have much direction in terms of job. I am a website developer. I keep saying that instead of web developer because whenever you say web developer, I think about Spider-Man, so making webs. I don't. So that's not necessarily what I want to do for the rest of my life. I don't feel like that's particularly me, but at the moment I can do it. They're paying me to do it, so I keep doing it, and I don't dislike it. Like, I'm pretty happy with where I am in life, generally speaking. At least I certainly should be. But yeah, where am I going? I need to go back to there again. Seriously, I'm having real trouble concentrating on what I'm doing as well as talking. Yes, so I don't know quite what I'm going to do with my life. Like, there's so many things. I'm a jack of all trades. I can do a lot of things, but there are not many things I can do well. Or maybe that's not fair. There are not many things that I am very good at. Like, I excel in very few areas, but I'm able in a lot of areas, if that makes sense. I hope I'm not over or underselling myself too much with those statements, but also I want to get rid of that one. I don't need this string. What else do I need? It doesn't matter. I'll keep the rest for now. Yeah, so there's a cross of me not really knowing what I'm doing, and then hamming it up a bit to hopefully be a bit entertaining for you guys. I don't really know what else. Where am I going? Back that way. I don't really know what else to tell you other than that. I mean, if you guys have got questions and things, then feel free to comment with some questions, and maybe I'll do a Q&A caving or something like that. Because I haven't jumped on that particular bandwagon yet, I don't think. Have I ever done one of those? I don't know. Anyway, if you want one, ask questions and then I'll answer them for you. So yeah, I don't really know what else to tell you. Where have I got to? Is there anything I've left out with my wonderful story of my really interesting life? What else is Kaine? He's confident. That's the thing. I don't like. At least I hope he is. There you go. There's my own self-confidence issues leaking into the character of Kaine there as well. Yeah, he's kind of funny and jokey, and I guess I am like that in real life. But I'm one of these people that kind of doesn't really show himself to many people in real life. This is not Kaine. Yeah, I have a persona, definitely. So my wife knows me, my immediate family know me. I would say, yeah, probably people like Pix, who, as he's mentioned a couple of times. Oh, he's left. Does that mean he's finished streaming? I'd say he knows me mostly. He's probably an awful lot closer than a lot of other people anyway. And yeah, oh, he's back again. Must have been a very, very quick toilet break. Yeah, you need to watch men behaving badly and how I go to the toilet so quickly. Google that for some comedy there. Yeah, so I kind of hide myself from people a bit as I'm sorry if I'm repeating myself here. Like I say, I'm not good at doing and talking. But yeah, and now I forgot what I was saying because I was telling you how not good I was at doing this. Yeah, I've literally totally forgotten. Oh yeah, I hide myself. That's right. So yeah, I have a bit of Kaine in my real life persona. Like, I think there is a lot of him in the real me, but there's more of him in the me that I choose to wear as a face when I'm interacting with people socially. Gosh, that got deep, didn't it? Didn't mean for it to. So yeah, I think there's a lot of that. Oh, crikey, what's another silverfish? Blimey. Where's my sword? It's not here. Let's use a diamond pickaxe then. This is actually genuinely the first time. Oh, is there a spawner or something? Blimey, there must be. Gosh. Let's get over here, find the sword, and then try and evade them long enough to take them out. Here we go. Die! Die, silverfish. Oh, there goes a torch. There we go. Yeah, so there's a lot of Kaine in the persona that I have socially. But yeah, I'm dealing with things in my personal life, and I'm getting a lot more comfortable being myself, which is quite nice. It was really interesting actually watching Bam's. Oh, that's who else did it. I couldn't think who else had done this. It was Bambi from the Cherrypatch crew. He did a Who Am I thing as well. Is that... I've done this already, haven't I? Chunk 1, chunk 2. Yes, so this should be part of what we're building. Yeah, Bam did one of these Who Am I videos as well, and that was really good to watch. Bam and I, it appears, have a fair amount in common, and one of the things that we have in common is our reasons for doing this. He started off thinking, wow, this could be a career, this is amazing, I can make money doing this and I'm going to be super successful. I didn't do that. 2, 3, 4, there we go. Get the system in place, and then I can just hold the right button. There we go. Oh, he says, come on in. Oh, I've used them all up, that's why. And now I'm stuck here. Oh no, I can go up that way. Yeah, but he's got to the point where I started on YouTube, really, in that oh, that's only one. I thought I was going to fall down a hole then. He got to the point where I started with YouTube, in that sleepy people, in that he's here to entertain, and I am here to entertain. Literally, I watch other YouTube videos. This is how I feel about cinema. This is like one of the directions I could go with a career if I actually tried is being working in cinema. Basically, I went, like I said, I went to film school for a stretch, and I got to direct my own short film, which I am so proud of. It was quite cool. It doesn't make a lot of sense. It's a bit of a abstract story, really, and there's no real script to it. It's just, we just had to make something. We had to do the whole procedure, write something. Had to get voted on as to which films we were going to make. Thankfully, one of mine got chosen, which meant I got a chance to direct, and I fell in love with directing. And then I edited it as well. So yeah, it was cool. What was my point in telling you this? Oh yeah, that's one of the directions I could go, but there's lots of other things I love as well. But the reason I love doing that is very much that I watch films and TV programs, but mainly films, mainly cinema, and I just get a buzz. It makes me feel amazing watching them. I recognise kind of the way things are done, and yeah, it feels good looking at them. I love the emotions that it stirs up when a good filmmaker kind of is kind of making a film, and the beautiful visual aspect, along with the soundtrack, the good writing. I love watching behind the scenes documentary type things, because I love the the chemistry on the set. Like, I love that atmosphere. Everything about it just is really attractive to me. And yeah, I want to be able to create the feeling that I get when I watch those things. And the same goes for YouTube, making YouTube videos. I really want to entertain people. All I want is for somebody to watch my videos and for them to smile, to laugh, to be a bit happier than when they started watching the video. That is literally all I want to achieve. I would love, as Bam said, to be an amazing YouTuber who's recognised, and I'd love to earn my living off of it. To be honest, I would probably then go 50-50. I wouldn't just make YouTube videos. I wouldn't give up and do that full time. But what I would do is do it half the time, and then use the income to help me make my own films the rest of the time, which then I could hopefully sell on and make money off themselves. But yeah, I don't foresee that happening. I don't, like I said, that's not an aspiration that I'm pursuing in any way. And I think largely because that's kind of down to my self-confidence issues. It's one of those things where if I don't try, I can't fail. And I know that sounds bad, but at the moment, I just don't need the pressure. I think I'm doing this for fun. I'm having a lot of fun, and I think based on the feedback I'm getting and the friends I've made, actually, coming on to the fifth choice, when we decided to join forces with Cherrypatch on this server, it was the best decision ever. There's so much activity and life on the server now, and we've got like 50 new friends on the internet, and it's great. We all talk, we all have a laugh together, and it is so good. It's like a whole community that just doesn't exist in my real life, really. I've got work colleagues, but I work an hour's drive away, so none of them are kind of home. Oh, another silverfish. Oh, I've put my sword away again, or did it break? I don't know. Yeah, so I don't. My work colleagues aren't able to be kind of direct friends outside of the office because they're so far away, and I've yet to, because of my character, I've yet to actually make any friends of my own in this area. I moved here to be with Mrs. 83. She came to university in this area. One, two, three. Yeah, so so I kind of moved away from the group of friends I had. But I wouldn't have been with them anyway, because I didn't go to university, and they all did. So they've all disappeared off to different corners of the country, and so I would have not been seeing them anymore anyway. But that's neither here nor there. So yeah, I have this whole new load of friends, and it's really cool, it's really exciting, and we're doing stuff, and I'm doing stuff, and yeah, I think it's good. I'm still not a massive channel. I think I'm up to like 75 subscribers or something now, but to me that's a big number. That's 75 people have said I would like to keep tabs on what this guy's doing, and not all of those are my wife, so that's quite a good thing. Yeah, and it's cool. I'm getting, now that we're on the fifth choice, and Cherrypatch has kind of gotten wind of who I am. I know that some of the DVers had good relationships with a lot of them before anyway, but yeah, I've now picked up all these friends. Some of those are watching, and they've talked about me, and so some of their audience has joined in that. I'm getting a good number of views for the size of channel that I am, and I'm happy with that, but I'm not looking at numbers. Like, I don't really pay much attention. I just want to have fun and know that I'm helping other people to have fun. So I hope I do that. That's why I'm here. If I'm not doing that, then probably don't tell me, because I will go and cry in a corner somewhere. But feel free to tell me if I am doing that, and help me, keep up the drive to keep doing it. But yeah, I think that's probably as far as I need to go with talking about myself. This is already probably double the length of a normal episode, I reckon. So yeah, I will leave you with that. This was recorded last week, during, I've already said this, haven't I? During Pixie's live stream. So this is, what day is it? It's Monday. Yeah, Monday the 27th, I think. 26th, 27th? 27th. So, yeah, tomorrow morning, the 28th, I'm going camping for 10 days in the southwest of England. And, yeah, I won't be around to make videos. So, this will be up. I won't be back till the Thursday after this video goes out. But in the meantime, excuse me, my dinner making itself known there. I had a really nice steak and chips, which Pix talked about in his stream. So if he puts his footage up, you can go and hear the wonderful story of my steak and chips, which actually doesn't go much beyond what I've just told you, in that I had some. Anyway, yeah, I don't know what I was saying. Thursday, that's right, Thursday. I'm back Thursday. So you will have hopefully seen on my channel I've been putting up the archive footage of my live stream from the 24-hour stream that Cherrypatch does. They do quite a lot of these, I think, every couple of months maybe. But yeah, since we've joined, they've allowed us to partake in that since we've shared the server, and I'm really loving the live streaming, so I'm going to do a lot more of that. Done some GTA streams, done some Minecraft streams, and yeah, it's cool. It's all part of the fun of this kind of wacky world of video and, I don't know, internet entertainment. I guess that's probably the best term for it. So yeah, I will leave you in peace. Stop talking about myself. If you've not been watching because of what I said at the beginning, then you can start watching my videos again, because I've finished this now. But then you're not watching, so you don't know that I'm saying that. Oh well, you'll figure it out. Hopefully you're not gone for good now. Anyway, goodbye, and I will see you next time on the fifth choice. Bye.